as they get the leadoff man.
The batter number 15, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Roy Ramirez. Base is empty, one away here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. That's down and in.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
And now 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Under this one. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 24.
And now the right fielder. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying yourself.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So, man aboard. Here's the power-hitting catcher. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around third, fires it to the plate, but it's offline. It's 1-1.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left to be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Go ahead run on base. Felix Hudson digs in now. Wouldn't chase that time. Two outs. And that one lifted in the air center field. Nags it, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at one apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, number 17. Kicks and deals. In the air, center field. Normal. Under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now, the first baseman, Brandon.
And now, Brandon Jones. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
One down, and next is the designated hitter, Manny Everett. That one the other way. And no one can get there. Jones around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
One out, runner at second. At the plate, Francisco Torrero. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. One out and a runner at second. Now this is in the air down the line. Diaz gets under it. He's got it. And there's two away.
Now batting, number 28.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Ramirez hauls it in to end the inning. Rangers get one on the RBI double, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. And we're back. And now the first baseman, number 17.
Number 17.
And a 1-1. And that one hammered way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Norris Lee up now for the Tigers. The Rangers leading by a run here in the third and final game of the series. And that one sliced foul. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. That's out number 2.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Diaz up now for the Tigers. That one fouled off. The Tigers down by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. This one in the air. Jones drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they go quietly there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 2 and the Tigers 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, number 3. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you can put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. Just a little bit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
John Wiggins stepping in for the Rangers. To short, could be 2. Fired to second. Over to first. Safe.
now batting, catcher, Ben Johnson.
So up next, Ben Johnson. Check on the runner. Wiggins back easily. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Wiggins over at first with one away. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Now batting, right fielder,
Up next for the Rangers, Blake Church. And it's second. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
We refer to third base as the hot corner, but that one was a hot one on the other side of the diamond. Nice job quickly leaving the ground, makes the catch, and that ends the inning.
Top of the sixth inning, and now the shortstop, number 22.
Number 22.
Line drive, could be extra bases. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Nomo up now for the Tigers. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And next to hit for Detroit, Roy Ramirez.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Righty to the plate. That one just misses, and the count is 2-2. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the sixth. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Nomo headed for the plate. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. Man at second. That misses, and that's ball 3. Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Simon getting ready to go. Number 38, the right-hander, also getting loose. Runner at second, nobody out. And he grounds one to the right side. Wiggins slings to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Now batting, number 32.
And next will be the cleanup hitter.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Digging in, Felix Hudson. The 1-1. And downstairs.
Ball.
Runner on the move. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hop, it's the wall. Around third. He scores, and they lead by 3.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Simon will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the first baseman. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And here it comes. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now the lefty. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's 6-2.
Comes through with the RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Next is the Tigers DH, Norris Lee. Runner on the go. Next offering is foul back. Missed with a changeup, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball right side. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Lead runner around second, and it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Now batting, number 21.
So they're at the corners now. Diaz, the next to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That to right. And that's a fair ball. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
The batter, number 22.
So 1 out with 2 aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop. And the pitch.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Lee on third. Diaz over at second with 1 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two on, 1 out. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next up for the Tigers, Nomo. 2 on, 2 outs, and a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. In the air, right field. Church in position, corrals it, and that'll do it. So a great inning, 6 times to open up the lead. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up, and the Rangers 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Down the left fielder, number 17. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Hard hit to third. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, the first baseman, Brandon Jones.
Brandon Jones stepping in for the Rangers. Righty delivers. Smoked on the ground to second. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manny Everett.
2 outs, base is empty. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Manny Everett. Gets the outside corner with that one. The Tigers leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball popped up. Ramirez moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. New arm out of the bullpen, number 38.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the second baseman, Roy Ramirez.
The second baseman, Roy Ramirez.
And he takes a strike.
1-2.
And they'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball. Gets on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the right fielder. And that one is lifted in the air. On the move. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Berg. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Felix.
So 2 down now, and here is Felix Hudson. That's in there. That's strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down here in the late stages of game 3. Next
That's the
offering
ball.
misses, and it's 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's down on strikes. Third out. One left for Detroit, but they're still on top, 7-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Francisco Torrero. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Gets down, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's the shortstop. And the pitch. That's
Ball.
a little
That's
bit
down.
low.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The Tigers leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. And
Ball.
another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Should have this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away.
Now batting, number 3.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. One now. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. So
baseman.
next to hit for Texas,
John
John Wiggins. Ball to strike. Bounce to third. And that should be extra bases. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Rangers.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Two outs. Bounce to the right side. Ramirez tosses to first. That's out number 3. We go to the 8th, and now the first baseman, number 17.
Number 17.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away now.
The batter, number 21.
And up next for Detroit, Diaz. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Oh, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2's the count.
at the belt and fires. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Rangers 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Simon.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
The pitch. That one down the line and foul ball. And another ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 34 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 35 getting loose as well. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And he deals. Foul ball. That one missed. And that's just foul. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Slider misses outside.
Full count.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. It's 7-3. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Base is empty, 1 away, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Jones. And that one upstairs. The 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Strike 2.
Got a full count.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Pitching change here, number 34.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Man at first, Next up for Texas, Manny Everett. Right-handed reliever. Pitch
That's
misses, and a count 2-1. The Rangers down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering upstairs.
3-1.
And the right-hander deals, and it's fouled away. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And the righty deals. Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, interesting. He went with the off-speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Francisco Torrero. On a strike. The pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Quickly to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
The batter.
And the batter will be the shortstop. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 33. Here's the center fielder, Nomo.
The center fielder, number 10.
That clips the corner. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Now the number 2 hitter, Roy Ramirez. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So, Siggy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat.
Jones. There's one.
That's it.
But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The batter, number 32.
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. And a
That's
good
it.
eye
That's
there.
the ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next offering up sticks. Hudson to bat next. Two outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Kicks and deals. So now 2
Take the
on
base, ball 4.
and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 down. Felix Hudson up now for the Tigers. 2 on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 2 left on. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Tigers 7 and the Rangers 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Number 32. And now the center fielder. And here we are. 9th inning elimination game. And they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
He's got to find a way just to quiet things down, work his way onto the base path so that they can have an inning and get back in this game.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now back, the second baseman, John Wiggins.
So the batting order turns over. Now, John Wiggins. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
That's foul.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is out of here. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Oh, that one got the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Stepping in, Ben Johnson. That one out to right. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was
New pitcher for the Tigers, number 40. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 40.
Last chance now for the Rangers. And now the right fielder, Blake Church. The wide to kick the pitch. Popped up. Settles under this one. Ball game. They win the series and punch their ticket to the American League Division Series. So the Detroit Tigers take game 3 and are on to the division series, Singy. This was a tough task having to play all 3 games in hostile territory, but they got it done winning 2 out of 3.
Well, you said it. Winning is always a challenge on the road, but even more so in the postseason. They showed me a lot in this series, and I think this win is going to send them into the next round feeling pretty confident about what they can accomplish here in October.
And a tough end to the season on the other side. They obviously had bigger hopes for an October run, but that'll have to wait till next year.
First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.